everyone, and welcome to Maker Wednesdays, which is a part of Fulton County Library System's virtual programming. My name is Janet Wingard, and today I'm going to be demonstrating to you how to make dirt-like Play-Doh. This is going to be a fun sensory thing that kids can play with, and it can even be used in a construction-themed playtime, which ties into this video's theme of the Mayor's Summer Reading Club. So this year and every year, Fulton County Library System partners with the Mayor's Summer Reading Club, which selects 2 books that are given away to local families for their children to read. And one of this year's books is called Goodnight Construction Site, hence our theme of dirt Play-Doh. So the basic household ingredients that we're going to be using to make this dirt Play-Doh are a cup of flour, a half a cup of salt, a tablespoon of cream of tartar, a cup of water, a tablespoon of vegetable oil, and then we're going to color it brown with brown food coloring. As you see, I have red and green food coloring. They're opposites on the color wheel, so I'm going to mix them together to make brown. And also at the end, we're going to add a little bit of sand to give it some texture. So now that you know the ingredients, let's begin. So to start with, in our mixing bowl, we have our cup of flour, our half a cup of salt, and our tablespoon of cream of tartar. So we're gonna mix our first 3 ingredients together. Now that we're nice and stirred up, we are going to add our cup of water and 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. And then we're gonna give it a nice good stir again. We've transferred our mixture into a non-stick skillet, and we're just going to stir it in the skillet over medium heat until it forms a ball. Okay, so now as you can see, our mixture is pretty much a ball at this point, starting to stick together really well. So we're going to pull it off the heat and let it cool down completely. So our ball of Play-Doh has cooled off. We can now safely touch it without hurting ourselves. And the next part is going to involve changing it to a fun color, because right now it's just kind of this boring tan color, and we want it to be brown like dirt, right? So I'm gonna add food coloring. And I'm gonna add a couple drops of red to start with and a couple drops of green. If you have brown food coloring, you can just add brown food coloring, or you can add opposite colors on the color wheel. So if you don't have red and green, you could do orange and blue, or just any opposite colors. So we have our food coloring in there, and so we're gonna start kneading the color in. Okay, so I've kneaded in a lot of red and green food coloring, and now I'm happy with my Play-Doh's nice brown shade. Our next step is going to be adding the sand. So we're gonna add sand 1/4 of a cup at a time. And this is just something that you can judge based on your own personal preferences. The point of the sand is to add texture. So you're just going to keep adding sand until you're happy with the Play-Doh's texture. Starting with 1/4 of a cup and then kneading it in. Okay. So all of my sand has been incorporated in. Gives it a nice gritty texture. So the more sand you add, the grittier it will be. And that's a fun sensory thing to experiment with. And our Play-Doh is ready to be played with. So this is going to be great fun, but like I said, for sensory play. You can do construction play, so if you have little construction toys that you might want to drive through your dirt Play-Doh, add some Play-Doh to the back of your toy trucks for your construction site. You can even make placemats with roads on it, or do a Lego-based construction site with this Play-Doh as the dirt being moved around on the site. Have fun with it, and I hope you enjoyed making this craft with me. Thanks for joining us for this Makers Wednesday, part of the Fulton County Library System's virtual programming. Our Dirt Play-Doh this week is part of our program supporting the Mayor's Summer Reading Club. Going on throughout the month of July, Fulton County Library System is partnering with the Mayor's Summer Reading Club to give away books, and contact your local branch to see if they are participating. Thanks so much for joining us, and don't forget to log your summer reading books on Beanstack and participate in the summer reading program. Thanks for coming, and we'll see you next time. Bye!